Hey everyone, welcome back to Craps TX. My name is Keith, and I really do appreciate you being here. We've got another video for you here today in this little, series that I've started out. The first video, episode 1, was about how kind of I got started on my first live table experience, and just started out with that same method or strategy that I did that particular night. So we were fairly successful. We turned 100 into 337. I did make the correction. If you'll go back and watch the first video, I did short myself $15 one time when I paid a 15 for 1. I put the 15 back in the dealer stack as well. So we've got the 337 set out here. What I'm going to do is start out with the same method that I started out with on episode 1, which was 24 each on the 6 and 8. One hit and then break out into 64 across. So I've got 5 shooters set up here at $48 each. I've got the rest of my chips over here that adds up to 337, and we're going to start out like that, and we're just going to kind of get a feel for how it goes. Obviously the dice were in our favor on that first episode. I did switch dice. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I've got blue and red. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and switch back to blue just for the sake of it and see if those were the lucky dice, right? Luck comes in the dice. All right, so yeah, we're going to get started here in just a second. If you don't mind, hit that thumbs up, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing and hit that bell for notifications, and that way you'll be notified whenever we put out another video. And we really do appreciate it. We picked up a few extra subscribers, and that is outstanding. We just kind of started this channel as homage, I guess you could say, to some of the guys that we've watched, guys and gals, in learning the game of craps. So we're still new to it. Yeah, we're playing some basic strategies. Yes, we've watched more difficult strategies. We just haven't implemented those into our repertoire just yet. So we're going to continue on with just this basic strategy to begin with. I don't know how many episodes I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of keep this in a different playlist, most likely. That way you guys can go back and reference it whenever you would like. Also, again, we are a small channel. We're not monetized or anything like that. If you look down in the description, there are some Amazon links. And what that is, well, I guess that is right. What that is some links for some items that we've purchased for our table. These dice, this puck, the chips and tray my son got. I think he found them on Facebook Marketplace. This felt we actually ended up buying at Party City. I don't know about in your area, but in our area, Party Cities are going out of business, so they have these felts for $15, which I think they're down to 14 now. We did have to make a couple of corrections, which we showed that on the first couple of videos of this channel. What else did we get? I think that's it so far. We do have a few other items that we're just going to pick up as we go along. Like I said, this is not really a mandatory thing for us, but you know, it'd be nice to have the little dice tray and the little stick and you know, that kind of stuff. Make it more official. So, with all that rambling being said, let's go ahead and get into this next video. And we'll start off, like I said, with the same strategy that we did before. We're going to go $48, so 24 and 24 on the 6 and 8. All right, so enough talking. Let's get started. Roll this thing out. It's got a couple of dice. We are not the shooter on this, just to remind you, so we're not playing the pass line or the don't pass. So we're going to set a point, and then we'll start placing our bets. All right, coming out. Dice are out. 6. All right, we got a hard 6. That's going to be our point. Now we're going to set up our $24. Dealer, please place me, or $48. Please place me 24 on the 6 and 8. So we'll do that. 4, 4, 4, and 4. There we go. All right, let's see how we do today on episode number 2 here. Dice out. 7 out. How about that? A 0.7 out to start the video out. You know, seemingly I've been doing that a lot lately here on some of these videos that I've started. It's getting a 0.7 out or a point and then 1 hit and then a 7 out. So automatically we're down $48. So puck's going to go off. And those blue dice weren't so lucky, but let's give them one more shot. Grab that 9 out of there. All right, we're coming out. Dice are out. 6 once again. Hard 6 is going to be our point. All right, let's see what we can do. Oh, well, we got to set up our money, don't we? Dealer, please place me 12 on, or I'm sorry, 24 on the 6 and 8. Which, if you do this a couple times at the actual casino, a dealer will figure out what you're doing, and you just throw that money out there, and he'll set you up. All right, here we go. Dice out. And a 4, 3, 7. I can't make this stuff up. All right, so that's another 0.7 out. We are down $96, which yesterday, or well, yesterday is when I filmed the video, but on episode 1, we were also down $96 after the first 2 shooters. In this case, we're going to go to Rojo here and see what we can do with the red dice. It's all in the dice. Couldn't be the shooter, couldn't be the table, couldn't be chance. Anyway, coming out, dice are out. Let's set a point. Aces, we got a spot and a dot. Nothing to do with that. Coming out. And we got the horn again. We got the 1, 2, mic check. See a horn, bet a horn, right? So we got aces and 3s. Dice out. And there's another 7, 0.7 out for our 0.7. What am I doing? That was a 7. I don't know why I'm saying 0.7 out. I guess because I did hit 0.7 out twice. That's a frontline winner. We still haven't set a point, so that's a frontline winner. Big red there. And we can follow it up back to back. So can we hit a point number? There's a Yo 11, another frontline winner. Dice out. And there's a 12. Yeah, let's get all those, all right? So box cars. So we've had a 2, a 3, a 7, 11, and a box card. All right. Coming out, dice out. 8. Hey, we set a point. All right, good deal. All right, we know the drill here. We're going to set up $24 on the 6 and 8 each. Again, my chip skills are not that great, so bear with me. But we'll get it set up. That's kind of why I stacked them ahead of time, just to speed up the process a little bit. All right, dice out. And a 9. All right, well, we didn't hit anything, but we didn't lose anything either. All right, dice out. Got a mic check 1, 2. Got the 3. AC doocy. Ooh. Dice out. 9 once again. I guess I should be playing the 5, 9. We might do that at one point. Dice out. And an 8. We got an easy 8. 6, 2, 8. All right, point hit. That's going to pay us. 24 is going to pay 28. 25. 6, 7, 8. Dealer, please take me to 64 across. Let's set that up. See how that looks. If you'll recall from the first video. Cover every number with $10, and then we got to cap our 6 and 8. 6 and 8 will have 12 on it. I'm going to go ahead and cash in these whites, or exchange them rather. Keep the winnings kind of condensed over here. So I'm going to keep that on the far side. We'll add those up at the end of the video, obviously. All right, so yeah, all right, we got to set a point again. Dice out. 9. All right, there's that 9. 9 seems to be popular. So we have a 9 as the point. And we're coming out again. Dice out. Yo 11. Doesn't help us, doesn't hurt us. We're not playing the field or the horn or anything like that. We'll show some of those later. Dice out in later videos. And 7. Thank you, Mr. 7. You are so unwelcome at this table. But it happens, and that's what we're here for. We're rolling these out to show you what can happen at an actual casino, and to show us, as the new player, that this, yes, can actually happen as well. So we got enough for 2 shooters left here. This could be a quick video. Let's go ahead and set another point. We'll get that flying V there, since that seems to be a popular number that's been coming out. Nice out. 10. There we go. Puppy paws. Eat the pupple. Oh, puppy. All right, so we got a point set at 10. Let's get our 24 and 24 set up again. 2, 3, 4. 4. All right. Why do I have one too many chips there? Because I didn't put one on that one. There we go. So it's 4 red, 4 white. 4 red, 4 white. All right, let's make some money this time. Come on, shooter. Let's not throw the dice off the table, shooter. Can't see because we're off camera here, but I do have a little trusty grabber to get my dice off the floor. So dice off the table, no roll. Let's go ahead and get this rolled out again. Come on, shooter. Boxcars, 12 midnight. Doesn't help us, doesn't hurt us. Dice out. 5, all right. We got 2, 3, 5, doesn't help us. Dice out. 8, all right, we got an easy 8. 24 is gonna pay 28, just like last time. There is 25. 6, 7, 8. Dealer, please take me down to 64 across. We'll do that. So we got 10, 10, 10, 10, 2 and 2. All right, and again, we're going to kind of swap these singles out for a red. Oops. That way we can keep this condensed over here. Our measly winnings over there. All right, so our point's 10. We got 64 across. Let's do some damage. Come on, shooter. 9. We got a 6, 3, 9. 10 is going to pay 14. We're going to go ahead and collect on this first one. So let's do a 15 for 1. How about that? All right, so that dealer asks you to throw $1 on the table. 15 for 1 equals $14 on your winnings. All right. And we do have this 4 down here, if you can see that. That little rack kind of in the way. Dice out. Yo, 11. Doesn't help us, doesn't hurt us. I guess we should be playing the field as well, but we'll try that on another strategy. Dice out. Especially if this one doesn't go so hot. The 8 is hot, so 6, 2, 8. Easy 8. 12 is going to pay 14 once again. Let's go ahead and take advantage of that, and we'll press this time. We collected last time. So let's just go up a half unit on each. This is a $10 table, by the way. I guess I should have said that in the beginning. But from the first video, that's what we were doing. We were playing a $10 table. So we'll rack our last $2 there out of that win. And we've got 18, 18, 10, 10, 10, 10. All right, dice are out. 5, we got a 1, 4, 5. 10 is going to pay 14, or we'll do 15 for 1. We'll collect on this round. Drop me $1. Drop $1, and that is our 14 or 15 for 1. Get a little bit of red over there in the rack. Dice out. See if we can press up this time. 12 midnight. Dice out. And a 1, 2, 3. See a better horn, or see a horn, better horn, right? Dice out. 6. Got the easy 6. The 1, 5, 6. 18 is going to pay us 21. So we are going to press this time. We're going like from the inside out. So, man, see that? Inside out. I am skilled and talented. So actually, let's just do a half press on those. So we're going to go up to 15 on the 5 and 6. And we'll rack that $11. That was a 6. That happened to roll over to a 2, but that was a 6. Hopefully that was caught on camera. All right, dice are out. We'll collect this time. 10. All right, that's not bad. 10 down on the end. Our point is hit. 10 pays 18. So let's do, since we're collecting this time, we'll do 20 for 2. Dealer asks you to drop $2 on the table. And that way we've got our $18 payout. All right, so we'll rack that. Beefing up that red rack over there. Our point was hit, so bets are off. All right, we're coming out, setting a new point. Same shooter, hot shooter. Come on, shooter. 4, there we go. Go from one end down to the other. Got an easy 4, the 3, 1, 4. All right, keep it up, shooter. 8, easy 8. Got 6, 2, 8. 18 is going to pay 21. We collected last time, correct? So let's press this time. There is 21. We did the 5 and 9 last time. Let's go ahead and grab that 10 and 4. Dealer, bump me up a half on each, and then we'll rack that $11 again. I guess I could bump up. 8's been hitting. Let's bump that 8 up, just for the heck of it. So that 8's back up to 24 now. And we'll rack that nickel. Alright, dice are out. 6, of course, I press the 8 and the 6 hits. That's cool. So 18 is going to pay 21. There is 21. Let's go ahead and just press the 6. We'll do that a half unit, so we'll equal those two out. We got 24 on the 6 and 8. Let's go ahead and rack these $15. Since we were hit kind of hard in the beginning with that, with those 0.7 ounce, so we got a full stack of reds over there. That's $100. Nice out. Hard 6. 24 is going to pay 28. So we are now in green chip land. How about that? And 1, 2, 3. There's $28. Let's go ahead and rack that. It's always nice to rack a green chip. Again, this is what we had from earlier. That was part of our initial buy-in, or you know what we started out with. So keep that separate. All right, so we collected on that one. Let's press up on this one. Come on, shooter. Shooter's been hot. There we go. 628. We got 24 on that. 24 is going to pay 28. So let's go ahead and do a green. 1, 2, 3. $28. Dealer, please press my 8 and 6 up to 30. So we're going to take $24 up to 30. No problem. We'll do a green there. And let's see. We'll do one red. I think we should have 5 reds here to get another green. So we'll exchange those 5 in for another green. Plop that on the 6, cap it with a red, and then we'll pocket the rest or bank the rest. Let's condense some of these white chips down a little bit. We'll get 5 for 1 on the reds, and then we'll rack the rest. So what are we racking here? Well, I think we'll count that later. I'm not going to spend time counting that right now. There's time enough for counting when the dealing is done. Nice out. 8, hard 8, the square pair. We got a hot shooter, folks. 30 is going to pay 35. I actually hit on a green chip number. How about that? I didn't do that on the first video. Every time I got up to green, it seemed like we, Big Red showed its head. So 30 pays 35. We're going to go ahead and bank that. Rack that. I don't know why I keep saying bank. I guess this is a bank. Got to get that rack term in my head. So we're going to rack that. Next time we'll press up. Nice out. 10. We got the puppy paws. So now we have 15 down here. That is going to pay 27. So there's also green chip land, but do we want to go up green on something? No. Let's go ahead and pay ourselves in red. So there's 25, 26, 27. Let's go ahead and press the outside numbers, the outside. So 4, 5, 9, 10. Let's go ahead and do that by 1 unit each or half unit each. So we're up to $20 on each one of those. The 5 and 9 will pay 28. The 4 and 10 will pay 36. But again, we shouldn't be counting our money until we see it, right? Dice out. Come on, hot shooter, hot shooter. Yo, Levin. Doesn't do us any good. Doesn't hurt us either. Hard 6. I guess I should be playing the hard ways. 30 is going to pay 35. We're going to rack this one. So there is 25, 30, 35. Nice. Getting a little stack of green over there. A little stack, but green is green. Looks like we're making a decent recovery so far. Dice out. 5. We got a 1, 4, 5, and we're not playing with our winnings. Once we get rid of this last shooter down there, we'll call it a video, and we'll add things up. So 5, we got 20 on that. That's going to pay 28. What did we do? We collected last time, so let's press. Let's see what we can do. Let's get that out there. 25, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that 5 does seem to be hitting a little bit. Let's go ahead and take that up to 25. We're going to leave our 5 and 6, or 6 and 8 alone, so we'll rack that extra 3. So that leaves us with $20. What do we got here? The 9. Let's go ahead and take that 9 to 25. There's 5 chips. We'll cash those in for a greenie. And yeah, let's go ahead and get the 4 and 10. We'll buy that 4 and 10. $25 each. We'll rack that last $5. We'll go ahead and swap those out for green and kind of move them into the buy area. We don't have a buy button. but you guys will get the idea. So those will pay 2 to 1 with $1 vig. We'll take care of that as it comes. All right, so dice are out. 4, we got the point hit. 25 is going to pay 50 for 1. There's 50. I got $1 right here. So, well, actually, we'll take that from the winning side. So there's our vig. Let's rack that. Let's rack those green chips. All right, so we got the 1, 3, 4. That means our point is off. Our bets are off. Boy, doesn't that look good with those greens out there? Nice and Christmassy. Dice out. 5, 3, 8. 8 is our new point. Easy 8. Now, anytime we could regress, but I think we're doing okay over there with our winnings. So let's just keep on going as is. 9. We got the 5, 4, 9. 25 is going to pay. Let me do my math. 35. 25 pays 35 on the 9. What did we do last time? Did we collect or press? We collected, right? 25 was going to pay 35. Or maybe we didn't. Let's just leave it at that right now and go ahead and rack this. Seems like we're doing fairly well. When you get on a good roll like that and you got a good amount of money out there, let's go ahead and just kind of, you know, I'm not a huge proponent of having a lot of money on the table, but we do. There's a 6, 2, 8. 30 is going to pay 35. Oh, we got to get some greens over here. We're going to collect one more time. There's 30. Or 25, 30, 35. Getting a healthy amount of green over there. What was that? That was that the 8? I have to go back and look at the video. If that was the 8, that was point hit. So let's take that off. I believe it was. I'll put it up here if it was. If it wasn't, man, we got to make some corrections. But if it was a 6, yeah, I don't remember. I think it was the 8. Ice out. 9. We got the 5, 4, 9. 25 is going to pay 35 again, right? So this time, let's go ahead and pay it in red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 25, 30, 35. And let's cap off these other ones on the outside here. We'll take the 9. No, we'll leave the 4 and 10 as they are. We'll take the 9 and the 5. And let's see, these are 30. Let's take those to 36. So there's 25, 35. We'll cash in. Here, we'll just exchange that over here out of our winning stack. There's 5, so we'll take those to 36, right? 35, 25, 35. Come on, Keith, get it counted right. All right, so let's put those back in our rack over there. And what was that? Oh, it's sitting right over there, the 9. Okay, so 9 is the point. Bear with me, it's early where I'm at. I've got a cup of coffee behind me that I've had 2 small sips of, so I am still half asleep. Dice out. 4, we got the 1, 3, 4. All right, another 25. That's going to pay us 50, or 50 for 1 for the vig. So let's pay the vig, $1. Vigorish. All right, we're going to rack that. We may not even have to use that last shooter. Whoa, almost ice off the table. And there is 7 out. There we go. Not that I was looking for that, but I knew it was coming. You know, you get enough rolls. Man, look at that. Let's count up what we had out here. What we got? So we got 25, 50, 75, 1, 150, 60, 170, 180, 182. So we had 182 out there across on the table. Not bad. Starting out from $48. I am going to have to put this into implementation back at the casino. All right, so points off, 7. We will play this last shooter out. I'm not sure how long this video's been thus far, but you know how it goes. We did have our one good roller, or one good shooter in there. Let's move that down there. Let's get a point set first. Let me quit talking since I seem to be stumbling, mumbling, bumbling. Dice out, we're coming out. 1, 2, 3, mic check. Dice out. 8, easy 8. 8's going to be our point. Let's get set up again with that $24 on each. And there we go. All right, new shooter. So let's see what we can do. Come on, shooter. 8. 8. All right, point hit right away. 24 is going to pay 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3. 28. All right, so point is off. Dealer, please take me to 64 across. Gladly. That's good. We kind of get that set up right away. We'll cap these off with 12. Oop, we got an extra red in there. And we had one less over here, so that's where it was supposed to have been. All right. So 10, 10, 12, 12, 10, 10. All right, we're going to swap out 5 whites for a red. Just to kind of keep things condensed. And we'll put this $12 in the rack. All right. Point was hit. So now we've got to come back out and set another point. Bets are off. Yo, 11. Doesn't help us, doesn't hurt us. Oh, shooter. Nice out. 5. We got the 2, 3, 5. 10 is going to pay 14. Since we're doing okay on our bankroll over there, we're going to pay 15 for 1. Or should we do 14? Let's go ahead and do 14 because we're going to bump up to 6 and 8. So let me take that 1 nickel back. So we do have 14 set out here. Let's bump this up by a half unit each. And we'll bank that 2. So we have 18 on our 6 and 8 now. 18 will pay 21. Bank it. Rack it. Quit saying bank. Rack. Nice out. What did I do? Did I hit a point? I guess I did. Anyway, 7 out. Regardless. Okay, so yeah, that was a quick shooter. So let's go ahead and put this away and we will count up our rack. Hey, I said it right. Rack. Count up our rack and see what we got over here. So we know we got 100 there. Alright, let's see what we got in reds here. We can kind of stack that up. One of these full stacks is 100, so there's 200. And we got a good amount of greens. Liking it, liking it. Alright, so we got 300, 400, 500. And let's see, we'll condense some of these whites down. Sorry, I can't do the dealer quick chip slide. So there's 15 in white, so let's go ahead and swap that. Get us 3 more reds. All right, so we had 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 520, 524. So from 337 to 524 on that session and 5 shooters, not a bad deal. Kind of digging this. Episode 3 may be the same method all over again. You know, don't fix if it ain't broke, right? So that was kind of cool. Glad you guys are following along. If you got any comments or anything, any suggestions for some other strategies you might like to see, please put those down in the comments below. You can also email us. If I can get this out of the way, it's very easy to remember. Just CrapsTX. We're from Texas if you haven't figured that out. So Craps, Texas, I guess we could say, but it's crapstx@gmail.com. crapstx@gmail.com. All right, so pretty cool. Let's add this up one more time just so I can get it in my head. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 24. 524. Cool deal. All right, this has been Keith with CrapsTX, and please hit that like on your way out, the subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed, you'll get some more content in your feed like this, and hit that bell for notifications. That way you'll be notified when episode 3 comes out, or maybe just another strategy video that's completely different from this. Thanks for watching so much. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.